welcome to the channel. If you're new, if you're returning, welcome back. This is going to be a general message for everyone, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you would like, share, and subscribe, I greatly appreciate it. It helps me get the messages out to whoever needs to hear them, the YouTube algorithm and such, but it also will get you a reminder when I post new content. So this is just a daily message, so we'll go ahead and get started. Just getting the general energies of what's going on for us right now. We get into the unknown. Still feeling the energies of this full moon in Pisces and this Mercury retrograde pretty strongly, and you might be also. We get commitment, and we get come together. All right. This looks like a bit of an energy shift from what we've been seeing the last few days, last week or so. Starting off here with this into the unknown. So I'm noticing this figure is blindfolded. And the title is pretty self-explanatory, perhaps moving into something new, taking a leap could be kind of like the full energy, taking a leap into the unknown. But it looks like it has something to do with commitment, whether this is commitment to another person, or commitment to yourself, commitment to, it could be to anything, romantic or a new job, your spiritual path, a passion, a hobby. And then we get come together, which could also be about, you know, some sort of relationship, whether it's romantic or platonic, could be family. Could be just people that you're collaborating with in whatever this new commitment is. We are in Mercury retrograde, so maybe a little caution of new commitments in terms of like signing contracts during Mercury retrograde. Just use your discretion and intuition and be mindful. But yeah, this looks positive, like moving into a new direction that's bringing in some sort of commitment that's, you know, got little hearts here all over. So it obviously seems like it's a commitment to something that you love or someone that you love, and hearts here too, and coming together. So let's get some underlying energies and see what we can see for these cards and go a little deeper. What can we see for into the unknown? We get hollow bone, teachability. So a new phase of learning, perhaps, learning something new. Maybe working with a mentor of some sort, or tapping into some sort of ancestral wisdom. I'm getting yeah, clearly, I mean, learning something new, being teachable. Let's see what we get for commitment. What do you call it, this commitment? We get Horseman, Herald of Change. So committing to this change, whatever this commitment is a change. which commitment, you know, a new commitment is always a change, but maybe committing to something new. I see this figure riding this horse and looks wild and free and illuminated by this light that seems to be emanating from her, you know, torso. So whatever it is, it's something that you're passionate about, that feels free and exciting, and like you're ready to just take off on this horse. Let's see what we get for come together. I really like this energy shift that I'm seeing here. Come together. Tell me about come together. Get lost compass, getting back to integrity. This could also be talking about coming back together with yourself. You know, finding your lost compass internally. You're, you know, reconnecting with your integrity, what you stand for, what you believe in, what is your driving force, which is really a beautiful thing, because, you know, that's the best way to be in alignment with yourself and to make decisions. So when you figure out, you know, what your driving force is, what your North Star is, it makes it a lot easier to make decisions, because it's you can look at whatever is in front of you and say, does this align with this, you know, primary focus? And if it doesn't, you can say no, and if it does, you can say yes. It makes it a lot easier to make decisions. Let's get some clarifiers. Tell me about this unknown. What is this unknown, into the unknown, and teachability talking about? We get King of Swords, Queen of Wands, Nine of Swords. Let's see, bottom of the deck, Ten of Wands. This is something about being clear-minded and knowing your truth and having discernment about what it is that makes you feel empowered. But I see the Nine of Swords here, so maybe you're in your head a little bit about it, which makes sense with this blindfold and into the unknown. Maybe being a little afraid about stepping into the unknown. But what I see is that you truly, you know where it is that you're being led. What makes you feel powerful, in your power. And it's going to be the end of a tough cycle of burden, of carrying some sort of heavy weight. Tell me about this commitment. What is this commitment about? Obviously, it's going to vary for everyone, depending on their own situation. Well, we get that Queen of Wands again. Judgment in reverse. Two of Pentacles. Nine of Swords at the bottom. So committing to yourself and to standing in your power. And needing to make a judgment, needing to make a decision, perhaps between two paths. Maybe this is why you're feeling this anxiety. But I see the King of Wands here also. So now we've got if we're talking about relationship, we've got a true pair. So I think if you're looking for, you know, partnership, it's here, it's available to you. You just have to make a decision and get out of your head and make a commitment. A commitment to answering the call of judgment. It seems like you may be resisting it a bit with it in the reverse here. Maybe resisting what you know you really truly want, what you know is best for you. Maybe, well, it's really going to depend on your situation, but for whatever reason, you know, something has kept you a little stuck about making this decision. And I think it's mostly mental. I think it's mostly thought patterns, old beliefs. Show me come together. What is this come together energy about? Come together. Oh gosh, that's too many. Show me come together. Oh, there's a Queen of Pentacles. Knight of Swords, Queen of Cups in reverse, the Moon in reverse at the bottom. The Strength underneath. So with the two major arcana here at the bottom of the deck, it seems to me that underlying this is something, perhaps, you know, something being illuminated by this full moon. And I think it's your own strength and your own well-being, feeling like whatever this is going to make you feel more grounded and secure. And it's moving forward quickly, or someone is coming in quickly with a message. You just might need to not resist it, like keep your heart open. You know, perhaps you've been single for a long time, or working on your own stability and your own well-being and sense of safety and comfort. And this thing coming towards you quickly, which seems to be a positive coming together, might make you a little cautious and you may need to open yourself up, you know, make yourself emotionally available to it. maintaining that balance of like 3D practical and 5D spiritual. So to some degree, this is also about like inner balance, inner union. Show me about teachability. Ace of Swords in reverse. 9 of Wands. 6 of Wands. 6 of Cups. All right. So there's some sort of truth that's wanting to come in. About all of the hard work that you've put in and the recognition that is available for all of your efforts in something. 6 of Cups at the bottom. Maybe you're focusing or identifying with a past version of yourself and not seeing how far you've come and the person that you've become. Because the nine of Wands can be about the wounded warrior. But she's standing here really tall with her wand with fire at the top. So it makes me think of the Ace of Wands, this, inspiration. She's ready. She's standing there. She's a bit guarded, but she's standing firm. So maybe needing to give yourself a pat on the back for all of your hard work that you've done. And seeing yourself for who you are now, not who you were in the past. Maybe learning that you are a new person. Show me this Herald of Change. What is this change? Temperance. So balance coming in. 7 of Swords. Chariot in reverse. 2 of Wands. Yeah, so letting go of deceiving yourself about being ready to move forward. Making a choice about where you want to go. And realizing that you are balanced now. Or you're coming into balance and you are ready to move forward. To stop deceiving yourself about what you're capable of, because you're not the same person that you used to be. Show me Lost Compass. Getting back to integrity. You get Ace of Pentacles. 3 of Swords. 2 of Swords in reverse. 8 of Cups in reverse on the bottom. You've got this, I'm noticing this pentacle looks a lot like this compass. So letting this new opportunity this new seed that you can plant be your guiding force. Letting, making this decision to let go of things that have broken your heart in the past, and realizing that you've overcome so many things that you don't need to hang on to this pain anymore. And I see a bit of resistance here at the bottom. Yeah, that Queen of Cups is in reverse again. High Priestess needing to trust your intuition. There's an opportunity here to take a leap forward. We talked about at the beginning, the Fool card, and it came out here. But if you're resisting this transformation, this change that's coming through, and not walking forward on this new path towards this new beginning that is in alignment with you, it's in integrity with you, you're going to stay stuck here in this broken-hearted energy. When you've got this beautiful new opportunity in front of you to move forward because you've done the work. You've been doing the work. Let's get some guidance messages. Messages and guidance, please. You get a tall tale. This card's been coming out a lot lately. So, the stories that we tell ourselves, which is exactly what I was just saying. When you are identifying with an old version of yourself and not recognizing how far you've come and how much you have grown and changed, you keep telling yourself this old story, you're going to stay stuck. And it's also about being vulnerable and authentic and showing up in the world as your true self. And sometimes that's a new self, and sometimes that's difficult for other people to understand or to adjust to, because their role in your life may shift, and that may be uncomfortable for them, but that's not your problem. Let's see what else. Additional guidance. Guidance message, please. Guidance for the collective, please. Wow. Maybe that's all. There we go. Great and full. This one also came out yesterday. So, having an attitude of gratitude and being grateful for all that you have, for all of the lessons, for all that, when you get to a place where you can be grateful for the experiences that you have had, even the most difficult and challenging ones, is such a beautiful place, because it brings so much healing. And I think that's what is needed here for you to move forward, to let go of the past, to let go of the past version of yourself, to not continue to identify with that life, because you're trying to create a new one, committing to yourself to change, to allow change to happen for you, because you deserve it. Let's see one. Beyond the ordinary. Because you are beyond the ordinary. You're an extraordinary being. You have so much in you that you don't even realize. So much power, so much beauty, so much love, so much wisdom. I'm going to read it from the book. Beyond our ordinary worlds defined by our memory, our intellect, and our five senses is a mystical realm of beauty, magic, and extraordinary potential. This is the spiritual realm, the quantum reality, called by some the great mystery. This place doesn't operate under the same laws we're used to, but rather has its own way of working that is perfect, though hard for us to understand. When you want to know what is to come, the nature of something, or where you're heading, it's natural to turn to a trusted oracle and expect some kind of answer that will inform your view of how things are, might be, or should be. Sometimes this is not possible because the elements cannot be named or are not yet in place. Things may still be in flux, so you cannot know and may never be meant to know. No matter how hard you try to understand why something happened or how or when it will happen, now is the time to surrender to not knowing. The mystery is a mystery because it is at present unknowable and as yet unmade. Even its potential is impossible to understand. What is waiting for you lies beyond the ordinary, but it has not yet chosen its shape, its path, and the manner by which it will be delivered. Your job is to stay the course, allowing whatever comes to be exactly as it will without trying to ascertain anything in advance. Yeah, so, it says no matter how hard you try to understand, you have to surrender to not knowing. And that's this into the unknown. This is about having faith and stepping into the unknown and trusting that, the universe, that God, the divine, whatever you want to call it, has your back and is guiding your steps and is trying to bring you to your highest potential, to your deepest dreams and desires. And we don't always know how that's going to happen. A lot of times we don't see how that's going to happen, but it just all comes together in perfect order when we stay in integrity with who we are, what we believe, and we follow that. Then we don't have to worry about the how, the why, the where. We just know that it's, things are unfolding in perfect order for our highest and best. Even when there are lessons, it's for our best. It's to bring us to that next level of our expansion, to our next highest and best level of evolution, and staying committed to that process of change and growth and being grateful all along the way for everything, and staying teachable, keeping our minds open and being careful about the stories that we're telling ourselves and the way that we're showing up in this world. So that is what I have for you today. That was a powerful message. I hope that it resonated with you. I'd be happy to hear. Please leave me a comment in the comment box. Again, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you again tomorrow. Thank you.